And all I can say is, okay, all right. It is what it is. Now, the exorcist believer, the exorcist believer. Movie review. Screen feed style, baby. Now, when this film starts off, it shows this black actor whose name is Leslie. And his wife, she's pregnant. She went and got a ritual done on her feet to help protect the child. And then an earthquake hit, and she gets smashed. And she says, protect her, meaning their child. So the doctor steps up, tells them, hey, your wife is barely hanging on to life. You know, we can either save your wife or the baby. Your call. Then the credits cut off, and it seems that the daughter survived, and it's dad and the daughter, and she's about, I don't know, 10, 11. They're in grammar school. Her best friend is a girl that goes to church, white girl that goes to church, but she does what she wants to do. She's kind of a free spirit. Now, the movie kind of go through a lot of tropes. And a lot of this, we want to pay homage to the original that I felt did not need to be in the movie. But it was there anyway. Is the movie scary? Is the movie scary? No. Creepy? Yes. My blackness kicked in. So my blackness goes into the realism of the situation. And it kind of went like I saw it. Like from the trailer, you see they kind of walk into the woods. Here you have a little bit more context of what went down. Because when I saw the trailer and there's two girls possessed, the black girl and the white girl, and I'm like, how? Why? Ain't no black girl finna get possessed. Now this is scary. Because I'm like, black people, we don't get possessed. And I'm like, she must have been in those burbs too long. And come to find out, that is exactly what this situation was. The white girl takes her all the way into the woods, into some muddy water, and starts telling her to like bring some items so your mom, and we can channel the spirits and you can hear your mom talking to you. It's like, huh? And she don't know no better. She's a kid. She just, I'm gonna follow my friend. And all of a sudden, they've been missing for 3 days. 3 days have went by. Gone. Out of sight, out of mind for 3 days. Then they return. And they thought they'd been going away for 3 hours. Oh, well, we all seen how it was going. Black folks ain't getting possessed. That's just out. We ain't going for them. We ain't finna do none of that crap that's on the table. So, of course, the brother's a skeptic. He don't believe in anything. He's living in grief. The wife died. He used to believe in God, but he don't do it no more. But whatever his reasons may be. And it seems to be everybody got a little bit of problems on their hand in this film. Everybody's battling something. Everyone seems to have their infliction. Insidious 1 is way scarier than this. You don't really see the girls that much. You kind of see the story of what's developing. But this is supposed to be like a trilogy. And I'm trying to see how this is going to work. Of course, I'm not going to tell you the ending. But this is pretty much the setup. You know, nothing here is really different than what they showed you in the preview. The family decides, let's go and get some help. One of the nurses at the hospital went and told the guy, gave him a book, and showed him the book and said this woman could probably answer some questions. So once they start seeing like all these similarities from the book, once he finally read it, the brother realized, hey, this person know what I'm going through, because I'm going through this right here. Everything that happened to her daughter in the book is happening to my daughter. So he did what a natural father would do. I'm going to take my daughter out this hospital. We're going to get them all together. And we going to have an exorcism. Yeah, I don't know what hospital would allow the daughter to just be taken out of it. And whatever the demon that's inside of them didn't try to stop it at all. He didn't seem to care. Not one bit. So after all of this commenced, and they saw all the actions take place, hell no, the first Ring movie was scarier than this. Yeah, the first it was kind of creepy with me. Now I could watch it and I'm not terrified, but the first one, man, I was a mess. Clown, that music. It was some jump scares and then that's you up. Here, I mean, I understand you happy to see him, but after the happy when they first came back from the hospital and they was all going through their symptoms and they all messed up and they kind of like slipping into transformation. I would have took my belt off. I'd be like, she all right, she fine. So you want to go running away in the woods? Now you really finna run. Stop, 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 stop. Scare me half to death. Stop, 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 stop. See? That's all I was thinking about in the movie. Tear her ass up. You running off in the goddamn woods for? Don't even think about watching that. You don't even gotta watch the old one to know about what's going on in this one. It's like we're gonna use the publicity off of the first movie to make a new movie that really ain't got nothing to do with the first movie, but we'll throw it in there just saying, hey, this happened to her in the first movie, now it's happening to this girl. Other than that, this has nothing to do with them anymore. Well, they had a good play on religion as far as people worried about religion and all of this is about the people and people just coming together. And I give it 2.5 out of 4 stars. 2.5 stars out of 4. It's a movie that'll have you engaged and you won't like look away from it. But creepy, yes. Terrifying, no. Like they got different people in there with their different beliefs, right? Like you got a woman in there who does like some voodoo rain dance stuff. She brought her stuff to the table. Everybody was bringing their stuff to the table, doing their little stuff. I'm like, after what you've seen it happening in that room, if that don't make you a believer, nothing will. If you ain't got faith after that, I'll be like, hey, if I see this chick flying around like she's Superman, I might believe something's up. You know what I mean? If you flying around out here like you Superman, something's up. That's how I see it. I'm just saying. My 10-year-old daughter just ain't become LeBron James and just start flying around through the air. You know, if I'm seeing something like that, I'm kind of like, I'm going to think something's a little off. You know, something that doesn't go along the lines of normal. You know, that's just me. I just I just don't think that's kind of normal behavior to see my daughter flying around the damn room. You know, seeing things come out of their mouth and some smoke fighting each other or whatever and pulling it into the flames. If I'm gonna become a believer very fast when I see that transpire in front of my eyes. I'm just saying. You know, I'm gonna be like, either that's David Blaine or this just might be real. You know what I'm saying? Either that's David Blaine or this it right here is real. My detractions from it is when they were trying to throw little scenes in there to connect it to saying, oh, they did this in the first one. Let's do it in this one. So everybody could say, oh, they did that in the original. They did it subtly in the original, not unnecessarily. Like they did it in this film. And it didn't mean anything. It didn't have any bearings on anything. Nothing that was going to result in any positivity for the film. I love the location. I love the town. And the fact that it could happen to a person who goes to church and seeing how they react, a religious family actually acts in this situation as opposed to somebody who don't have faith. Well, they go to church and they claim to have had faith, but they also had a lot of problems. Problem one, the main problem. Part 2 or 3, no, you could throw those away. This has nothing to do with that. This is its own thing. Okay, the only connection is that the mother had written a book, and then they got the book, and then they went and found the mom, and that was about it. I mean, really, there's nothing there. Was there end credits? No. None that I've seen. Wasn't no mid credits. And I took old girl home, dropped her off. She wasn't scared. If the girl that you take ain't scared, then that tells you she covered her eyes on a couple of parts that happened in the house. But there was one thing I could not stand. And that was this punk ass daddy of the white girl. His punk ass. He was ridiculous. I don't like spiders. I don't know who told them my house was their resting spot. I didn't get no authorization for that. You gotta go, homie. You better stay in the cracks and crevices. Don't you come in my sight. This punk ass daddy. Oh my God. He was the worst thing ever. It's like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Now, here's what pissed me off. The white girl started all this. She got the black girl all messed up. They got all defensive when the brother was hitting around to, hey man, like, what's up with your daughter? Your daughter kind of into something. Like, it's, I know y'all say she a free spirit and all that, but hey, I need to know something, because my daughter won't be gone off like for no 3 days. They're like, well, we don't know you. I was like, nah, hell no. So they had this about right. But this damn punk ass daddy it is, he took the cake. Let me tell you what they punk ass daddy did. Punk ass daddy sits there every time there's something real going on. Instead of facing it, they do it after the girl embarrassed him in the church. You see it in the preview. And she started doing the body and the blood thing. The body and the blood! The body and the blood! The body and the... So that she started doing all that. So after she do all that, naturally, somebody would, take you to a hospital. Right? Not these white folks. They want to take her home. She just needs to go home. That's the problem. After all the stuff she been doing and how she looking, she just need home. Home is best for her. I'm like, well, damn. So they decide taking the white girl home is going to fix everything. Well, that didn't work. She tears up the house. Starts going through her progressions. And after going through all these progressions, she turned around and they have this showdown, whatever, I guess, when they went to the house just to go see the girl. Me, this would have went entirely different. Punk ass daddy is sitting down in the corner. I don't know, man. I think it's all my fault. I did this. It's my fault, man. This is all my fault. And I'm like, don't nobody give a damn about whose fault it is right now. Get up and kick some ass. Do something. You just sitting here. Now, it goes from that. The brother took his daughter to the hospital. So they was like, where the other girl at? They was like, oh, they chose to keep her at home. He kept her in a glass-filled room where she ain't getting out. Keep her locked in there till he found out what's going on. I can't have her at the crib. How can I sleep when she all like this? Because that's how I would be. You ain't coming in my house. Even after it was over, I'll be like, you ain't coming in my house. You gonna have to chill for about a month here at this hospital. Yeah, keep her here for a minute. Till she get back right. I can't trust what's going on around here. Oh man. Then punk ass daddy shows up again. Right? He hiding outside when all this is going on. Then punk ass daddy show up one more time when they getting ready to do the exorcism. He in there at first. Yeah, like he brave and tough. Then his punk ass go outside and go have a smoke or a drink or something, and he's sitting down. This is my fault again. I'm like, and then all of them were like that. Everybody was punks in this exorcism. I swear, this is the most punk exorcism I've ever seen in my life. They all got strength when they going in there. I could do this. And I'm like, all right, yeah, after all you seen, you should be ready. Okay, let them go on up in there. They go up in there. The devil tell them one thing, just start talking to them. You forgot to wash the dishes last week. And you put those dirty dishes back in the cabinet. And she be, and they go walk off. And I'll be like, who gives a what this damn thing say? I don't give a damn what he's saying. Read the damn words out the damn book and keep going. What the hell all of them just turning into straight hoes. They were like, Carcino, you cheated in Monopoly. Yep. You lie. You slept with that woman and then you slept with that other woman. Yep. You left some stuff out. Now, where were we? Yeah. The power of Christ compels you. I've been hitting his ass with the whole smear. Who cares about what he talking about and yelling about? Hell, y'all falling for that. They all breaking down there, but punk ass daddy, he can't, all through the damn exorcism, he come in there tough 1 minute. Yeah, then he go back out. And he on the porch. You be like, well, where the hell he at? He outside on the porch. Next thing you know, he on the floor by the wall, just spineless. Absolutely fucking spineless. I hope in the sequel, they get him. Get punk ass daddy in there. He probably got possessed. I can't believe they got the other Reverend to go for it. They had the Reverend in the suit. Reverend was in there like, hey, what's going on here? He got on the shirt and tie. Maybe Rev. He in there helping out. I'm like, look at him. He in there getting his beak wet. Oh, there. I'm interested to know how the sequel's gonna play out. The ending is the way it should have went. It was the way it should have went. Well, society is like that. But What it tells people is community, faith, and the strength in numbers. You know, the Golden State Warriors, if they were there, they could have performed that exorcism. That's basically what they were saying. It's strength in numbers. It's about the people. Like strength in numbers. So, damn. So we get Steph and Clay in here. And Aisha and all them and Steve Kerr being there. He be the main one. He be leading the damn ceremony. He be, okay, guys, here what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a circle, we're gonna huddle. Draymond be, no, man, I ain't doing this exorcism. Man, I could call a couple of it, but I ain't gonna do the whole exorcism now. I started off. You started off. Then I'll come in for a little bit. Then you finish. All right, let's go. Strength in numbers. Exorcism on 3. 1, 2, 3. Exorcism. They could have brought all them in there. Wasn't gonna jar this film whatsoever. But what I tell you it did is it brought back some funny moments in this movie, but the punk ass daddy took the cake. I've never seen a man that damn punk after seeing what he's seen. How you still a punk after all you've seen? That should have strengthened you up. I've been like, oh hell no, it's on. Right, it's time to get it on now. How you a punk now? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But anyway, thanks for listening to me. Everybody who hit the chat, thanks for hitting up the chat. Don't forget, if you're a Scream Fiend movie level watcher, if you're in the membership, which you guys should join, it's in the description box. Click the link and join. If you're over there, you will be included in the PS5 giveaway. We're going to give a gift card so you can go out. If you don't want to get a PS5, you get whatever you want. But it'll be the price of a PS5. So that's for the Scream Fiend movie level. You guys are going to be mentioned in. If you're already on the Patreon VIP, you don't have to worry about it. All right? Don't have to worry about it. Just saying. So on that note, we are out. Thanking you